Let's take the question about lockdowns and how do people perceive lockdowns, and on the question of whether lockdowns help help limit the spread of COVID, 53% of the respondents in our survey said they prevent the spread of COVID but impact livelihoods. 22% said they prevent spread and don't impact livelihoods. 14% said don't prevent spread but impact livelihoods, and 6% said don't prevent spread and don't impact livelihoods. What's very clear, Dr. Trehan, is that people still worry about the impact of a full lockdown, but all that seems to be in the past. What this entire section on COVID is telling me is that the people of India, as have doctors, as has the government, gotten used to the idea of living with this virus. Is that the way that you think it will be? If you're looking ahead over the next 6 months or over the next 1 year, on the back of the COVID cases coming down with the Omicron wave, how do you see things being? Will they continue to be in limbo? Could there be another wave? What's your sense, Dr. Trehan?
So there are several factors that come into play at this stage. One factor is that today, truly, a full lockdown that was done in the first wave is not necessary today, for two reasons. One, there is some appreciation of people becoming a little more aware of what the virus does. The second thing is that it proved the last time also that if you block the super spreaders events, that is like the restaurants, the big banquet halls, even movie halls to some degree, even when the people are flying, that they should not be so careless, that by stressing it again and again, we are able to say Omicron is much more transmissible. It spreads easily, but at the same time, because it's not so virulent, people are a lot more relaxed. So I don't think that lockdown per se is needed in its severity. But definitely the super spreader events should be limited, like the government has done, like restaurants and bars and all that have been closed. So that's, I think, a good idea. So, and unnecessarily travel outside and going to markets has been limited by weekend lockdowns in some states. And I think that's also a good idea. It's a halfway measure, but it does not disrupt livelihood, which is also very important. We have suffered 2 ways. So I think we are in the right spot right now, is the way intervention is taking place wherever and whenever there is a real threat that it may explode.
The best way, Dr. Trehan, perhaps to describe it is Der aaye durust aaye. I remember when the Kumbh Mela was there in March, April, the government was actually encouraging people at times to go to the Mela. Now I think governments have realized you cannot have these large crowd gatherings and get away in COVID times. It's taken time.